On a monsoon evening, it kind of transports me to probably the 1930s. I feel like I'm part of R.K. Narayan's Malgudi days maybe. It's so calm, it's so serene, and yet it's so inspiring. I guess that would be the takeaway, that you can have a slow way of life, but it's so fulfilling and enriching to everyone who lives in it. Hi, I'm Meera Pyarelal. I'm the founder and creative director at Templetown in Kerala. Today I'm going to take you through the home where time stands still. So this is a home in Kerala that celebrates everything Indian and traditional. It's a very calm and serene neighbourhood near a temple. It's based on the principles of Tattvashastra, which means we live in harmony with nature. And it is vernacular Kerala architecture at its best. So as you enter this Padipurra, or the main entrance that leads into the outer verandas, and in Kerala these outer verandas actually they protect you from a lot of sunlight, and it also gives you a lot of ventilation as well, because this happens to be the east side. And as you enter this veranda, there are these seats on either side which are covered with red oxide. The flooring is mostly Athangudi tiles, and these Athangudi tiles literally come from a small village in Tamil Nadu called Athangudi, and these are really sustainable. And these are cement tiles which are about 18 mm thick. They age beautifully, and the more you walk on it, the more it shines. So there is this beautiful umbrella stand that you have, and above it there is a mirror, and it reflects a lot of light from the east. So the entry has a beautiful carved door from Karekudi again. As you walk in, we don't use any prints here because we didn't want it to be a contrast to the furniture that we've used there. So we've used warm tones of oranges and yellows and whites and greens here. So to the right of the living, there is this beautiful console which has been made from old pieces which we've collected from ceilings. On top of it, we have this tiered Kerala lamp and also Navaratri Golu dolls. Above it, there is this Prabhavati which is kept in temples behind the deities, and we've converted that into a mirror here. There's a beautiful brocade bench, and it has a low backrest so that the courtyard is visible from here. So as you walk further down, there is a central swing which happens to be everyone's favorite. There are also two bedrooms. One is the parents' room and the other is a guest room. So on one side of the courtyard, we also have a neat kitchen which is very functional. So this is the central courtyard of the house. The entire house was built around this courtyard. It connects all the rooms, the living, the dining, the kitchens, the bedrooms, and this is where life happens in this house. To the left of the courtyard, there is this linear rectangular dining room. It's a beautiful teak dining table with teak chairs. Now behind me you can see there is a beautiful wall fresco in the puja room, which was actually inspired by Sandhya and her son. It is a wall fresco of Krishna and Yashoda, and I wanted it to be an ode to a mother's love for her son. So as you walk up the stairs, you will find a collection of bullheads. These were actually collected from a temple festival in Kollam. As you walk up to the landing, again the landing is wood, and there is this handloom piece that we customized especially for this project. It's again hand woven from Palakkad. On the left hand side we have a gallery wall here, and I love the memories of collecting and putting things together for my clients. As you walk up the stairs, we've created this small area for a library and a few chairs there. The first floor houses the main master, as well as the son's bedroom. So this is the master bedroom, which again has a beautiful colonial bed here. One of my favorite pieces in this room happens to be the Ramayana. That is a Malayalam translation of the Sanskrit version, and it is written on palm leaves. There is a portrait of Carnatic singer M.S. Subbulakshmi in the room because Sandhya, my client, she's an ardent fan of Subbulakshmi. And we have spent hours on end trying to decide on what color we would use for her sari and the borders. This is the son's room. Here we've got a beautiful 4-poster bed. We've used a cool palette of blues and greens. We've used different textures of fabric. There's ikats, paisleys. So this pichwai, it's turned out really beautiful and goes excellently well with the green and the blues. We've also got a beautiful valley stand here, which adds a lot of colonial charm to it. This room opens into a beautiful veranda where we have an old plantation chair where you can curl up on if it's a nice monsoon evening. To the left of the stairs, we have the family living here. It's basically more of a relaxing space for them, more than a TV viewing area. We tend to eat while we're watching TV, so we have this very functional coffee table here with independent trays. There's a daybed here with block prints on it, which was actually a repurposed old piece of Sandhya's. We've also got this bench here where we've used Bandhani cushions and Kanchipuram silks as accessories. As you step out into the veranda, there is a beautiful carving here near the landing. It was actually an old piece that Sandhya had got from her old ancestral home, and we've made it a part of a more carved piece that looks like a window here. So the veranda has again a repurposed table with chairs, and this is a great coffee space for the entire family, and it looks out into the greenery below. So it's just like I said, it's vernacular Kerala architecture. It's a sloping roofs, clay tile. Basic idea is to protect the walls from the heavy rainfalls and keep it cool during the summers. I wanted it to be greens and browns, earthy colors with the white tropical walls. In Kerala, we use a lot of timber, especially teak is the favorite wood here. It's sustainable and you can pass it on to generations to come. So we've done all the balustrades in teak wood, and the pillars were sourced again from Karaikudi. I think there's a lot of modern technologies that are coming out, but I think it's equally important for some of us to just preserve and promote which is already here. Otherwise, we're going to lose all these traditional craftsmanship in time.